I don't know what I'm watching here, but let's see. It says 2009 versus 2019, so they're doing the whole decade, beginning of decade, ending of decade. So it says what changes from YouTube to iPhones. What changes from YouTube to iPhones? I mean, I kind of have to read it to get a context, I guess. Okay, it says it's the decade challenge. Yeah, the decade challenge. Here's how things have changed since 2009. 10 years ago, YouTube was a different space. Dude Perfect and How Ridiculous launched their pages. The most watched video in 2009 was Susan Boyle on British Got Talent. This year, one of James Charles' video was top trending. InsideEdition.com Lynn Sheps takes us a look at how Meghan Markle, iPhones, Jimmy Fallon and more have changed in the last decade. Wait, chill. What is that? Wait, from YouTube to iPhones? What are you trying to say? Like, change? Like, there's a lot of different things right now? I mean, if that's your point, then you're definitely right. There are a lot of differences. So they're going to look at YouTube, iPhones, and YouTube stars. Since they mentioned people like James Charles and Dude Perfect. But yeah, let's see how it starts.
It's the Decades Challenge. Here's how things have changed since 2009. Starting with YouTube, then and now. 10 years ago, it was a very different space.
Dude Perfect.
Dude Perfect launched their page in March of 2009. This was their first video. How ridiculous.
It really gives you this weird perspective that if you want to start YouTube, just go for it, man. It really doesn't matter. I mean, okay, so what they are doing, is it even in that interesting? You want to know what's funny about watching videos like this? Is knowing that you can do all those videos. Like, that's the funny thing. It's like, oh, these guys are just throwing balls inside fucking basketball hoops. I mean, me and my friends would be doing that all the time when we were young. We just didn't take videos of it. Like, they do like the most basic. That's the thing about YouTubers, man. Especially like the guys that eat. The guys that do the whole mukbang YouTube style. Or even reading YouTube style. It's like, all they do is just, they do the simplest stuff. They read a book and they post it. And they get views. Or the guys that just eat and talk about things that we don't even hear. Like that's always been my problem with the mukbangs. Like, you can't even hear it, but somehow it's interesting. People are so into the whole cracking, and they now added the ASMR with the eating. Like, this is the thing about YouTube, man. Like, just do it. Just do it. I mean, I don't. Just do it. Like, the only thing is that you might not be able to make money off it anymore because of how challenging it is to get 1,000 subs. But yeah, just do it. Like, look at the basics, man. Like, watching all this, I'm just looking. Like, right now, they've stepped up their quality. I'm talking about Dude Perfect. Right now, Dude Perfect have stepped up their quality. They are looking better than ever. Like, all the groups, like the camera angles, the editing, everything. It looks so much better. And they now know a lot of celebrities. And, like, of course, they now got, like, more money than they were here. But yeah, that's crazy.
Joined a few months later.
All you need is a video camera.
So funny how this thing is so easy to find out this type of stuff on Reddit, like, presently. Those videos, you still see them on, like, Reddit and Twitter. Just people just have randomly having fun, and this guys just used all that trick shot stuff to blow up, which is just wow.
Camera or a video phone, a computer, and a YouTube
This is the
account.
old Inside Edition.
Inside Edition wasn't even on YouTube back then. We joined in 2012.
So you're quite a star.
Oh, 9 billion views. That's dope.
Well, all I can say is thank you.
The most watched video on YouTube in 2009 was Susan Boyle on Britain's Got Talent. But it's since been taken down due to what appears to be a copyright claim.
Yeah, because
This is the first time she's singing for Simon in 9 years.
oh, they really went that far with the old decade thing. They even went on America's Got Talent and brought out the 2009 woman to come and sing. Wow. Okay. Wow. They really thought about. They really did think about this. What the hell? So wait, Yeah, the reason why that thing was probably taken down was because, you know, then there was no copyrights. YouTube was like a free zone. Like you could post anything. Like you didn't post. I don't think you could post nudity, but I think you could post like anything. Like you could post like fucking groping this thing, as long as you don't show like titties, like nipples. I don't remember nipples but I remember those times when you could go crazy on YouTube. Then of course when children started watching it, it now became a, you know, more of a PG place, so that people can, you know, so that advertisers can comment. But yeah, when people say they miss the old YouTube, they aren't lying. Like, they're not lying. They really do miss the old YouTube. Like, the old YouTube was much more laid back. I mean, yeah, they need to take some actions against like some certain things. Like, you can't like threaten people online. You can't like do violent things. Like, you know, they need to take action on some certain things. But damn, the old YouTube was really nice though. Really nice.
Fast forward 10 years, the top trending video of 2019 was James Charles's No More Lying.
Wait, really? This one and not the apology one? Because it seemed like everyone wanted to go and watch the apology one, but everyone was like, I remember this one because of like the whole drama behind it. Like, if you're on YouTube, it's like YouTube has like their own community. I mean, they do have their own community. But yeah, I remember this. Tati. I wonder if he still talks to her. Like, I don't know anything after like the two of them did the whole blowout stuff, and Tati like exposed him, and he apologized and he exposed her or something with all these text messages. But yeah, you're telling me that was the most viewed and not PewDiePie's like wedding video? I mean, that guy got married. That guy got 100 million last year. Like, really? He got married. He got 100 million, and you're telling me he didn't get like the most trending view? Like people love that dude, bro. Wow.
It's very important to me that this video has all the information, all the facts, all the receipts, and is current and present, because I will not be addressing it again after this matter.
So that's crazy, yeah.
Then and now. Many have seen what
Oh, finally you talk about iPhones.
the iPhone 11 Pro that came out in 2019 looks like. But here's how the iPhone was advertised in 2009.
What's great about the iPhone is that,
funny enough, look at how he's moving it. If you look at I gotta critique everything or talk about it, which is strange. Okay, if you look at how he's moving it, right? He's moving with so much quick speed. Like, he's sliding it quicker and quicker and quicker. If you get this phone right now, you can't do it. You can't. It's like you can slide it, but it's so slow. Like, they know what they're doing, man. If you get this phone, like if you go on Amazon and get the 3GS and get this phone and you want like this old look, and you try doing all this, it's like super slow. You'll be like, oh my god, what is the point? You're just like, ugh, I guess I just wasted my money. Like, they know what they're doing. These Apple people, they know what they're doing.
if you want to check snow conditions on the mountain, there's an app for that.
Would you believe this was Apple's 3rd edition? The iPhone 3GS was introduced that year.
There's an app for just about anything.
Jimmy Fallon, then and now.
My first guest will be taking over as host of this program. Please give it up for the new host of...
Funny enough, he took over the late night. He took over Jimmy Fallon. Late night with Jimmy Fallon took over late night with Conan O'Brien. Then both of them now went to get their own show. Now it's now late night with Seth Meyers. Like, what is it with all these late nighters, man? Then if Seth Meyers is done, him too is probably gonna have his own talk show of his own name. Like, just like Conan O'Brien has his own with Conan, which is obviously amazing too. And Jimmy Fallon has his own with Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's it. It took over from the old guy. I can't remember what his name was. Yeah, they were just all. I don't know why they keep just switching from people to people. Man.
Late night, our friend, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
The comedian and SNL star made his late night TV
true,
host
SNL.
debut in
Forgot that too.
2009 with The Late Show on NBC. Here he is 10
crazy how
years
10 years can
later
change, right?
hosting The Tonight Show.
The holiday spirit is really all around us. and especially here in New York.
What the hell?
Hey, Jimmy. Sorry, do you have a second?
Oh, yeah.
Lea Michele was a recent guest.
I'm just trying to get the Wi-Fi password.
Speaking of Lea Michele, here she is in 2009
No
versus
way.
2019.
Yo, that's actually the
Michele.
Michelle didn't change. Michelle didn't change. Not the way. In 2009, I don't know. It was Glee around. If you don't know what Glee is, it was a show that Lea Michele was on. I don't know if Glee was around during 2009. Like that's what I think it was. Glee was in 2009. Did it start 2009? I'm just curious to check. I'm checking it. Oh, it did start 2009. That's crazy. May 19, 2009, first episode. Woo! Woo!
She is in 2009 versus 2019.
She didn't even look like she changed, honestly.
She starred on the hit
That guy that died. Rest in peace to him. That was like a long time
TV show
ago.
Glee, which premiered in 2009. It ran for 6 seasons on Fox. 10 years later, Lea is now 33, married, and spent the last month of 2019 in New York City still singing.
Final leaves have floated to the ground.
Maria too, man. Holy.
13 ingredients?
Here's Meghan
Are you serious? You gotta show him.
Markle, then and now. Meghan Markle had baby Archie in 2019.
Archie.
White corn, vegetable oil, and salt.
10 years ago, she was busy acting and filming TV commercials, like this one for Tostitos.
That's more people than I invited to.
Man, I mean, obviously, I knew Meghan Markle from Suits. That's crazy. It's crazy, man, how life changes. It's just wild just seeing her where she is right now. I mean, I remember her from Suits season 1, where, like, the dude was, like, the main character was, like, literally, like, asking her questions, and she was, like, an intern, and her dad being... Wow, it's just crazy how life changes, man. Oh, life is so fast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
President Donald
very
Trump
much.
then and now. You're Fired was all the rage in 2009 for another season of
Hey, what the hell? What's this guy doing here? This is our CNBC guy. What this guy? I mean, I didn't really watch The Apprentice like that, but whoa, I didn't know Apprentice went everywhere to bring. I mean, I remember Khloe Kardashian was on, and she got fired once, and Joan Rivers. Honestly, that's like the only season I watched. When I didn't even know about the show before. That was like the only season I watched. The one with Joan Rivers, Khloe Kardashian, and wow.
Just hosted by Donald Trump. It was the 8th season overall and 2nd season for the Celebrity Apprentice edition.
Wait,
the late Joan Rivers won the
there?
competition.
You are not going to win. I don't want to hear. You're not going to win.
Trump was just a businessman at the time and had many red carpet appearances.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Everyone knew him in New York now. Everyone knew him in New York. I mean, his name was everywhere, bro. Trump.
With wife Melania celebrating Vogue. 10 years later, Trump, now President of the United States, was impeached for obstruction of justice. What a difference a decade makes. I'm Lee Sheps for InsideEdition.com.
Funny thing is that I would have liked it if they talked about themselves instead of talking about like YouTube or iPhones or Trump or Meghan Markle. Honestly, I feel like we know they were like acting then, and now they are like in something bigger than they were then. But yeah, I guess that's how it is, man. You keep growing bigger, right? But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Looking back, it's crazy. I love it too, by the way.